Yo guys, back with another video. Today we're doing Assassination Rogue Holy Priest. This is actually the first time I've played Assassination since BFA, so I think here before I was playing the crit build, but I decided just to do 1 minute Vendetta, which is the dusk legendary where it's on their chest and it makes every amount of energy reduces your Vendetta. At first I wasn't running that and I don't like the playstyle, and actually all these games other than one I had the 200 conduit sepsis, because whenever you get the 278 or the 278 conduit, once you hit 2400 it doesn't do the covenant, so I had the 200 conduit on the entire time and I didn't know. So all these games I had it on, and then as soon as I got it, it does so much more damage. So what we're doing here is we're gonna we can basically vendetta off cooldown because it's pretty broken. So I'm trying to get my bleeds on before I Kinney here, and I don't want to use Mark for Death Kinney because I want to use it for an Eviscerate. It's really good. As you can see, I'm running for the blind here. I'm waiting for the disarm. It's kind of just, he tries to intervene my blind, but he doesn't get it. So he does actually pre-blades, so kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, happens. And pretty much not the best opener, really. Not the, I didn't really want this to have an opener, but it happens. It is what it is. As you can see, he has the Guardian me here. We're actually going to get a good go here. I Sepsis Vendetta. I use my Vanish on this because I thought I still was using the crit here, but I wasn't. So this is without the crit. This is the normal build, so I Vanish. I think I made a Vanish for a restun or something, or maybe I did for extra damage. So I swap here. He gets intervened, so I don't get my actual bleed on. So here I'm trying to bleed both, but not too much. So I'm bleeding both to where, we can get CC. As you can see, I'm actually just killing him with, my damage. This guy is not that geared, so what we're going to be doing is, the warrior has no trinket in this situation, so all we have to do is get Vendetta Sepsis back, and we win the game. The monk has no cooldowns, he has no cooldowns, so we're going to get a little small go here, get mind games off, he reflects, and basically, at this point, we're in a good spot, not at the worst spot here, and pretty much, we're just waiting for Vendetta Sepsis. Every time you use energy, you get it, so we're just waiting for Vendetta Sepsis, and that's all we're doing. We're just bleeding. You could do Kinneys in between goes, but there was really no point. Maybe to get orb, but you don't really do enough damage with assassination to actually get any cooldowns other than Vendetta Sepsis. So I Kinney here. I'm gonna bomb here late, and we do just kill him. There's not much you can do versus Vendetta Sepsis. It is a broken cooldown because it's 1 minute. If it was 2 minutes, it'd be okay because they'd have cooldowns back, but we do take them out. Nothing you can do about it. The next game here, another warrior. This was my second game as a SAS other than the normal build. I think I did the same thing here. I'm not running disarm here, and I actually forgot to run it. So this was one game that we would have lost, or we should have lost. I wasn't even running disarm, so I forgot to put disarm on, and pretty much it's not a fun time when you're not running. So he tries to death my blind here, so I obviously see that he does it. So all I have to do is Kinney him, and we get double trinket and PS on the opener, and I do kick his mind games, or I do backstep it, and we do get a cheap shot. I didn't even know that you get random vanishes. It's pretty dope. So I do line his next mind games. I'm just lining him for a second, and all our goal is at this point is to get Vendetta Sepsis back and win the game. We just have to survive in the meantime. We almost died here, but I cloak his fear here because I know he's gonna fear, so I do cloak his fear. My guy would have died if I got feared there. I could have just trinketed, but that's a whole nother cooldown, which I'm gonna need. As you can see, my priest has 0 cooldowns. I have no disarm. He's popping damage. He has so many stacks. It's not a fun time. Facing warrior, you're basically dead the entire game. That's how it is. Fear War is a really good class. But here, all we're gonna be doing is we're literally just farming our Vendetta back. The one thing good about playing, 1 minute Vendetta is you have it back very quick if you're just attacking him. So as you can see, I come back out. It's not a I have to Kinney so he stops doing damage, and I'm trying to also keep my bleeds. You could double bleed. I haven't been double bleeding, which might be bad, but I'm running the wrong stats. I only have like 18% haste, which might be okay. I actually almost die there, but he does get the Guardian off. I do step him. He domes for no reason. And as you can see, I have Trinket, Vendetta, and I have Sepsis coming back up. And at that point in time, we're just going to Kinney and bomb, or I don't even need a bomb, but I think I do anyway. And this is a good match. This is why this Necro ability is pretty broken. It's a Covenant. So as you can see, we do get the kill. So we Vendetta Sepsis, you're not gonna survive it. It's even if you click every cooldown, you will still die. So as you can see, I get a restun and he does just die. But as you can see, he gets his Necro ability and I do die here. But the good thing is his warrior's dead. Now, theoretically, if the priest wanted to, he could beat my priest. This priest will beat Holy Priest every single time, any day of the week. This guy actually just leaves because he's not wanting to waste all the time for one win. So as you can see, he's chasing him, but then he realizes, we want the win. Um, so we do indeed just wait it out. Now it wasn't even long. He instantly leaves after he realized that we were gonna win. So we fear, and then he just leaves out of this. He's like, okay, bye. So we fade, and then he leaves right here. So he knows that we'll play it out, and he doesn't want to do it. So we do get a juicy W. Not much you can do about it. And for the next game here, Priest, Rogue. Now these guys played really bad. This was I don't know. I wanted to sap here, and I forgot my garrote is there, so I wanted to sap, but instead I garroted because on my sub rogue, my sap's there. So I kind of just forgot. I actually pre-disarm him. He actually evasions for no reason, and then I evasion on his evasion because after his disarm, he was supposed to kidney me, but he didn't. So usually any other rogue would kidney me, but he, didn't. So I do Sepsis Vendetta this guy. He Guardians, but we can still kind of pump him. As you can see, we're just pumping because we have Vendetta Sepsis on. He blinds me. I trinket it because I don't want to sit it. It's an outlaw rogue. He can't really one-shot me. He's just gonna do a lot of consistent damage. I'm gonna kidney him for basically more damage. While you're waiting for your Vendetta, you don't just want to be doing nothing. So I do get Kenny. He's going to grip me, dispel, so really good. As you can see, the rogue's not actually running a trinket, so theoretically I could bomb him and just kill him, but I decided to just go priest because he is an outlaw rogue. He does like having 105k HP, and he also has cooldowns every 2 seconds, so if I don't kill him and he's at like 5%, he could just evasion, cloak, vanish, has every cooldown in the game. So we do double trinket him here, shiv him, and he does just get taken out. Not much he can do. He trinkets, but it doesn't really matter because we have mind games and we have death and all that, so he does just die. And I bomb him here. Now, if he was res, which a lot of priests actually run res, like almost 50% of the priests you face above 2400 are res, so that's the one thing better about going priest. But here, thankfully, he wasn't res, and we do take the dub. Another easy dub for us. Here, this was Ret Windwalker. We faced them 2 times today. We lost the first one because that was the crit build, the one shot, but as you can see, it's not good into this matchup. So here our goal was to double trinket and get his trinket and then instantly Vendetta off his bob. So as you can see, we get double trinket off. So he actually bobs, but he doesn't even get through the trinket. So as soon as he gets bob, we're going to instantly just full send it here. Now, if we don't kill him, the game's over. We lose. Because he'll have bubble up and we don't have a chance versus it. So if we don't kill him here and then we don't full send, he's going to live. So I actually DR Kenny for the actual bleed, the additional bleed that you get. And as you can see, he's just going to keep lay on handsing himself. So even with all my healing reduction, he's still just lay on handsing. I'm trying so hard to kill this guy. As you can see, he's topping himself by an inch, and then my guy gets to death and he does die. And as you can see, I don't have trinket, but he doesn't have stun right now. So his goal is to stun me after this grip and one-shot me, because now my guy used grip without him stunning. So his next stun, he could possibly kill me. As you can see, he just guardian me there. So if he stuns me and he actually has damage, he can kill me. But I didn't. I think he knows that, but he does. We do MC him, and I basically just kite out his next stun because if he gets a stun off, he can kill me. Guaranteed 100-0. It is a Windwalker, so they just click their Windwalker Roto, and you're dead. Just like a Vendetta Sepsis, you're just dead. You're not gonna live it. Thing is, my guy has Guardian bet because he didn't actually kill me or he didn't proc it, so I think so. He has stun right now, so what he should do is get me behind the corner. As you can see here, I know he's gonna get me behind the corner, so I don't let him do that. So I let him get me behind the corner. I have no trinket. I just die. And I do get a Kenny. He does trinket, but then I have Sepsis. He needs to stun me instantly. He tried to wait for his Bone Dust Brew, but it wasn't worth it because we just death him. And I think I put in the video, as you can see here, I actually showed that I was using the 200 conduit the entire time. And I linked it, how broken it was. Watch this. Look at the difference in between this. 140%. And we were using it at 160% at 200 item level. So this was the game with 200. The only problem I did here is I didn't bleed him. And whenever you kidney Vendetta Sepsis and you have no bleed, it doesn't do anything really. Like you're thinking, and as you can see, I tried to get my macro mid game because why not? I was trying to get my sap macro, and it's I think this game is really good. I actually DR blind in here, and it's actually a really good play because if I didn't, he would have got a resell. Now I could have just had my priest kept him in combat, but I didn't trust it, so I just instantly wanted to blind. I think my priest gets him out by an AoE, which I don't know why. No, he actually just guaranteed he opens for us. So as you can see, I use double trinket here, and he does trinket. So we trinket vanishes, my guy incaps, and we get him out again. And I do DR blind, so before he can kidney me, I just run and we're basically just hiding. Now, when you're not running the shield, I just come out every 2 seconds, so I just come out again. He gets on me. Now, I was gonna trinket this, but for some reason he didn't bomb it. So I don't know what he was doing. And then he tries to 1v1 me, like Guardian wasn't effective. So my guy trinkets the trap, and this guy really thought he was gonna kill me. So all we have to do is Kinium, Sepsis, Vendetta, and I'm just trying to get bleeds on him. And he's actually just healing like a lot, but he does just die here. And GG to those guys. Not much they can do about that one. But if you guys did enjoy, leave a like. Let me know if you want to see more assassination. I will see you guys in the next video. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace, peace.